Can I go now?
No idea.
That's Violent Femmes.
I've heard of them, but
That's Please Do Not Go.
please do not
Please, yeah.
go. Okay, cool.
Yeah, man, they're great. Like Blister.
I've heard the name.
Blister in the Sun, right? You know that song.
Maybe. I don't know. Doesn't ring any bells. Just the band name. Sounds like something I've heard on a commercial.
Whoa.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Great Measures. My name is Richard. This is Judson.
Great Measures.
Got a cool one today. This is
So you say.
This is a band from Israel. Yeah. They are called Winterhorde. They're kind of progressive extreme metal. I don't really want to lump them into one category because they do a whole lot of different stuff.
Hourde?
Horde.
What was I spelling? Horde?
Yeah, you were making it Spanish. So I've been chatting a little bit with their guitarist, Omer, Omer. We're actually going to interview him very soon, and that'll be our first interview on the channel. Yeah, I'm excited.
I can tell, because you went like this and this.
So he's been telling me a little bit about the album. I've listened to it a couple of times now. It's really good. I highly recommend it. But he gave me a little bit of a background here, right? Talking about the band and the album. Their essence has always been to create a dynamic sound that conveys a lot of emotions, influences, and styles, from vicious and relentless aggressions to softer, more atmospheric passages, to parts that are more groove-oriented. This is coming from him. Both me and Sasha, our bassist, I guess that's Sasha, and founder, as the two songwriters on this album, we just have a lot to say musically, but we always put the utmost importance on the vehicle of the song. We don't create these compositions to show off our diverse influences or how well we can play. It's all about creating great songs that are engaging, have a purpose and a meaning, and that feel like an organic piece of music.
Okay. What's the name of the album?
Neptunian. It's not a concept album. He did say it's not a concept album. There's a unified theme throughout the songs in pursuing your ambitions and achieving things that at first seem impossible.
Neptunian.
Mm-hmm. And the song is called Amphibia.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Amphibia. Neptunian.
Mm-hmm. Ready to roll?
Yeah.
Buckle up. All right. Ready to roll?
Proceed, Richard.
Well, what you think?
I'm just not the biggest fan of the double bass drum for long periods of time.
Sure.
However, I find it interesting that they do. So if you were to just like in the beginning of the song, after the water sounds and everything, and they come, they come in hard. If you take the drums out, it's just this. The guitars and everything, you can almost play a half beat up under that stuff.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But the drums are just so there's this interesting juxtaposition of sound to me. Mm-hmm. While it kind of has a Lorna Shore feel in those moments every now and then.
That's the
bigness and the symphonic kind of thing.
Yeah, and I think that's a little bit of the blackened aspect of it, because there's a little bit of black metal. I mean, that song has that fast pace, the double bass and the snare blasts, like that's very black metal.
But the guitars aren't going. They're
sure, yeah.
Over it.
That's. I think when we get into more black metal, you're really gonna like black metal because of that, because it's not the chaos that is Lorna Shore riffs. It's more.
Like I said, you could just be
right,
but he's
yeah.
Quadruple timing it or whatever. Not a drummer. So I like that, and I like the other instruments. You hear some strings in there at one point. The trumpet.
I guess that's a trumpet. That's what it sounds like. We'll have to ask him when we do the interview.
Well, I know
who did the orchestral arrangement.
Well, there's this guitar pedal I got once. It was called a Mel 9. This little white box, and all the sounds in it. There was a cello. There was a flute. I don't think there was a trumpet sound. I'd have used the heck out of that.
Yeah.
Because if you put distortion on that stuff, man, with a cello, it's like, it's so cool sound.
Yeah.
And then it had choir sounds, had a symphony sound. I used the flute a lot, and I used a cello a lot. And just, the flute is just, but if you put distortion, that just sounds like a trumpet.
Yeah.
But I know that you can make those sounds with other things.
Sure, I know I think it's most commonly done on like keyboard.
Yeah.
It was like Flesh God Apocalypse, which I know we haven't showed them to you yet.
And it's hard to hear. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference when all the other sound is going on. You can't hear the actual breath. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So it sounded like a trumpet.
Yeah.
It was a trumpet sound.
Yeah, definitely.
But I like that they had it. And maybe it's just because you told me they were Israeli. I don't know.
Okay.
But there sounded like the chorus was. They're doing all the. And there's just like, so I used to play these traditional Jewish songs on clawhammer banjo, and they had this, You know what I mean?
I can hear it. Yeah.
And that is maybe. I mean, if you told me they were from Montana,
I hadn't told you they were from Israel,
right? Maybe I wouldn't have heard it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it sound, and even the trumpet coming in there has this just. Some of that traditional Jewish music is so cool. Yeah. Like, my brother and I used to play. He'd play mandolin, I'd play guitar, and we'd just play these instrumentals that just sound so. They sort of have this Italian-y feel, because it'll be a waltz, or it'll be more like. Kind of that rhythm, you know what I mean? But so I hear that in there. I hear it in there.
Okay.
Like I said, if you had told me they were from Kalamazoo,
I'd
have been like, that sounds like traditional Kalamazoo music. No, but I mean, I would like all the different instrumentation. His guttural singing is real wicked sounding.
Yeah, he's got some range there.
Yeah,
it's
but
different too. It's different from what we've heard.
Yeah, it's not so or whatever. There's like this kind of the low end, like I don't know.
It's another one of those
snarly kind of.
It's another one of those black metal elements.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a snarly.
I don't want to lump them into the black metal category because obviously they do a lot more with what you just what you just heard with the orchestra and the trumpet and the
the other part. So when they go into the thing where the drummer, it's like the middle section where he's like doom, doo, doo, doom, 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 doo, doo, doo. It's like, and the guitars are kind of doing this. They sound like a delay pedal or something where they just kind of sound like they were playing the water. At first, to me, that sounded like the waves rolling in. The drums did.
Okay.
And it sounded like they were playing either underwater, like something was going underwater at pace, or on top, going through the water. I mean, it just sounded like water to me, but not a watery sound. It wasn't like, it was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
absolutely. Why are you looking at me like I'm crazy?
Because I'm sitting here going, I don't look at music that way, and sometimes it makes me mad that you see it that way and I don't, because I'm like, I just like it, like
well, no,
I'm just an idiot. Like,
no, but I mean, I kept thinking, I was like, Amphibia and Neptunian or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think about it at that depth. I just...
At that depth?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
No, but it just sounded like a turbulent sort of, like they were, at that point, they were kind of going, reminding you of the watery aspect of whatever. Wish I could understand.
Cool, that might have been purposeful.
We'll ask him.
We'll do some more stuff from them too. That whole album, I highly recommend that whole album. It's really good. It's different. It's a good different.
Good different.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was Amphibia by Winterhorde.
Winterhorde.
Great
Measures.
We are Great Measures. My name is Richard. This is Judson. Hope everybody has a wonderful day.